see what the family thinks about when they listen to the conversation of the driving to church on a typical Sunday morning.
Okay, we're off. We'll be at church in just a few minutes.
Are you kids buckled back there? You have to be buckled before you can go.
Yeah, we're buckled in, but why do we have to go anyway? Church is so boring.
Now, you know very well why we have to go to church. I signed up to bring the bars for the coffee time today, so just relax and enjoy it.
Enjoy it? Yeah, right. You say the same thing every time we ask.
And I mean it too. Going to church is good for you. It helps build character.
Oh yeah? Is that why so many people at church are characters? Like that one guy who sleeps through the sermon every single week. Did you hear him snoring last Sunday?
Yeah, wasn't that funny? I wanted to sneak over there and kill that fly that kept landing on his nose.
Now, kids, don't make fun of that man. He's old and been going to church every Sunday for a long time, so he's probably heard every song and sermon a million times. Why, he could probably recite the whole service in his sleep.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he seems to be doing every Sunday too. I hope I never get that.
Me too. Can you imagine what it must be like to be in your 40s? That's old.
Say now, your father and I are in our 40s and we don't feel that old, do we, dear?
No, sweetie, we don't. Anyway, there are lots of good reasons for going to church every Sunday, and not just because your mother signed up to bring bars either. We go to church because we know that God loves us and cares about us, and going to church gives us time we need to say thanks to God for all that He's done for us.
That's right, kids. For me, it's really important to have that time on Sunday because the rest of the week is just so busy that it's easy to forget all that God has done for us.
I know, Mom, but can't we just stay home and say thanks to God? What would be wrong with that?
Well, nothing's wrong with that, dear, of course, but it's also important for us to say thanks to God with all the other people who come to church. After all, the church is like a family, and if the family never gets together, it won't be a family for very long. It's just like when our family gets together to celebrate your birthday. How would you like it if Grandma and Grandpa and all your aunts and uncles and cousins just stayed at home and wished you a happy birthday from there? That wouldn't be much fun now, would it?
No, I guess not.
Besides, I kind of like going to Sunday school. We have the nicest teacher.
You like Mr. Blomberg. You like Mr. Blomberg.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You like Mr.
Tell him
Blomberg.
to stop, Mom.
Now, kids, that's enough. I don't want your father to have to stop this car.
No, and I don't want to stop it either. We're going to be late as it is. Why does it take you all so long to get ready in the morning anyway? Sunday after Sunday, we're breezing in the door just as Pastor Mike is walking down the aisle. Just once, I'd like to get there early enough to get a seat in the back with Oscar and Dorothy set up there in the front with the acolyte.
Now, dear, don't get yourself all worked up. You know we do the best we can. It's just that it takes some of us longer to get the finishing touches right.
Kelly spent a whole hour in the bathroom this morning.
Did not.
Did too.
Well, I just wanted to look my best.
Yeah, for Mr. Blomberg.
Mom, tell him to stop.
You like Mr. Blomberg. You like Mr. Blomberg.
Okay, Billy, that's enough. I've noticed you're spending more time in the bathroom nowadays, too. And your hair doesn't even look like you combed it. Is that the new style? I guess it's a good thing what they say about God loving us just the way we are.
Yes, that is a good thing, and that's another good reason for going to church every Sunday, too. It's easy for all of us to forget that God loves us just the way we are, when all during the rest of the week we spend so much time and effort trying to be what other people want us to be and doing what other people want us to do. But God loves us just like we are, and we need to hear that message over and over again. Are you listening back there, kids? God loves you just as you are.
Yeah, and in her case, that's good because nobody else is going to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, at least my hair looks like it was combed.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Blomberg is going to notice it right away.
Okay, here we are, not a moment too soon. Come on now, if we hurry, we might just be able to beat the pastor down the aisle. Oh no, there they go. Story of Thomas.
Poor Dad, he may never beat Pastor Mike down the aisle on Sunday morning, but all of us know that it isn't the real thing that matters. What matters is that the family is there and is there together with all the others who are part of Christ's body, the church. And as the members of the church gather together for worship and song and prayer, each of them is reminded that God loves them just the way they are and cares about them in their lives. They are reminded as they come together that God has called one of them in His family eternally and that God loves them. And caring about them is never going to end. And that's exactly the kind of message every person needs to hear.